going to the LA Rooftop in Freeport. I am on the 15th floor of a building that skirts the LA skyline, with the same hot concrete, the same flattened heights, immersed in all its sharp angles. I can feel the cells dying and things being born within me. They are all welcomed by the shouts rising up from downtown, from the crowded streets, disembodied like the smoke rising from every cigarette I've ever smoked and stomped out. The same wayward columns. I have started singing again. This night it is the 19th of March, or Mars in French. It is the month of war. It is right between love and death on the calendar, or what you would call spring. I can hear things being born and things being buried from up here, in a frequency only the too wise and not noble enough can still hear. In a song I have long thought dead, but kept singing too long. I didn't learn the chords. I grew up listening to my own heartbeat, playing it by ear and passing it mouth to mouth, like some part of history that no one ever cared to write down. All of this living put a pen in my hand. And too many men and too many miles stuck under my feet, stuck in between my teeth, I started humming again. The months were cooler than I could ever be. Also wiser, also not very noble. The street below, the entire city below, is suddenly, strangely still now, suddenly quiet. I lean over the railing and teach it how to sing again. Part 2. And this girl I barely know is talking about all the ways that sleep used to bother her too. And then she smiles with the glinting ring on her hand. Haven't we gotten tired of all these things borrowing life? I never once consented. But those sharp and shiny things never asked either. I want to tell you about all the sounds and lights weaving through the space below, which like me is never quite quiet or empty, but seems to live and die without anyone watching just fine enough. I wanted to write it down for you more than I really wanted you to be here to hear it. Because I've seen the sheer side, I've seen the other side of the brightness of that one, that could never slide onto a finger, that is always shy of its own smile like the full moon. Part 3. I started swallowing all the city's silence from this roof on the 15th floor. I've swallowed worse things than this terribly lovely and terribly lonely night before. Please don't worry. Please don't require yourself for these things. That has always been my path. And can you imagine all the chaos erupting with no one there to tell it if I left my post? This is lifelong. It has the scarred palms, not palm trees, and holy weight and heavy smile of a saint. It has all the inertia of a planet undiscovered, too stubborn not to revolve around the forces it has always orbited. My mind too heavy with imagination like a soaked sponge thinks, certainly, that can't be the chirp of crickets in the heart of LA. But we are downtown in the eye of some greater storm, and it's just the squeak and rasp of the ceiling fan from the neighboring rooftop, catching my eye and whispering to me, don't worry, it's just assaulted. It thinks just as much about giving up. Thanks.